Look back on your life and just think about how many mistakes or misfortunes have you experienced, and how long did you think those incidents were mistakes or misfortunes? Or did you find that later on, those same things you thought were horrible and great big mistakes or mishaps or misfortunes, that those things became your miracles? This is me, Dr. Wallinga, or this is me, Latifa, asking that question. I've got to do a speech either next month or November at the Chamber of Commerce, and my title is Mistakes Can Become Miracles. And think about it in your own life. What has happened in your life, in your business or your personal life, that you think was a mistake or a mishap or, man, it was horrible? And then years down the road, you look back and say, I'm so happy that happened to me or in my life because it was my miracle. I'll tell you a story about me so you can apply it to your life and see what's going on with you and how we can change things around that we think are mistakes or misfortunes that really are something that works for us. Because like I said before, when I was like 12, 9, 10, 14, I'd be at my mom's house by the gold chair and I said, this is not going to make me bitter. It's going to make me better. All your misfortunes, all the mishaps, all the mistakes are really miracles in disguise. I'll tell you what, I got three real quick to talk about. Three things in my life that I thought were horrible. First thing, my marriage didn't work out. To me, what a mishap, what a misfortune, what a mistake did I make or we made? Those were all my questions. But down the road, that is the reason why I went to school, got a Ph.D., learned about relationships and personal behavior, how we act and why, how we communicate. That's why that today I'm a doctor of psychology and I do what I do because my marriage didn't work. Now going forward, other relationships do work, but that one didn't. But that was the one that I thought was the worst thing. That's number one. Number two, I got really, really sick one time in my life, really sick. I mean, sick. And I don't like illness. I don't boast about it, but I got really sick. So sick that I had almost a year of my life that I couldn't do anything but take a hiatus. And then, look at me now. Not today. So I learned so much about myself and my thoughts when that was going on, right? And now I know better. So that problem, that mishap, is now one of my miracles. And the other thing that occurred before I started working with individuals, adults, I had a nonprofit called Little Goddess. I worked with adolescent girls in the foster care system, disenfranchised girls. And I loved that program. And I had it for 8 years. And when I started really doing well, and I got approved by the regional center to work with high functioning, developmentally delayed adults. High functioning though, they cut the program. I lost everything. And I thought, oh man, this is horrible. My life is over. So I lost the business, the relationship, got really, really sick all at the same time. And then, fast forward, about a year after my hiatus, I decided, okay, just discover, go do something else. So I started working with an agency, psychotherapist, worked with adults, worked with marriages, with couples. And that then is when I found out, oh, I like working with adults better than working with adolescents. And I'm really good at working with adults and great at working with couples. So see, the number three miracle. So when we think things are happening in our life that are just horrible, look back at your life and find out how those things worked for you today. So if you're going through something right now and you think your life is over or you think it's horrible, it's a catastrophe, just stop and be centered and be the conscious observer and just look at your thoughts and your life and just say to yourself and say it out loud that this is one of my miracles that I'll see. So just bless it or claim it as a miracle. And that's what it is. So how many of you have had something go on in your life that you thought, oh, my life is over. This is so horrible. But really, now that you look at it, it was a miracle or something great. I call it a miracle. That's why I like to say mistakes or misfortunes can become your miracles, but it's how you look at it and what you recognize and when you stay in gratitude, because everything that happens in our lives is for us and for the betterment of us. So that's why I want to say to you today that just think about it, write it down, go over your life, and then find out how happy you are for whatever happened to you that you thought was horrible. But wait a minute now. I don't mean things that I haven't experienced, but things like in your business or in your relationship or with your friendships, like that. Your mistakes or mishaps, misfortunes can become your miracles. I want to say thank you for jumping on. And if you want, somebody said something to me. Indeed, right. You know, we have a number of experiences. Things happen to us, not to us. Because I always think to tell you guys that we control our own emotions and we create our own realities, and we do. But also, in the meantime, when we're before we get on board with that, before we know about that, about controlling our emotions, what we think about, because our thoughts do make things. That's how it goes. So, just think about it. What has occurred in your life that you thought was horrible, that was horrible when it happened? And then today, when you think about it, is it still that horrible? What good thing came out of it? Because in this world, if you think about it, something good is always happening for us because the universe always has our back. It's how you see it and what you want. So I know, Diana, that something always goes on in our lives, and it's how we see it. We make it our miracle. Nothing outside of us. It starts in here. So your mistakes or mishaps can become your miracles. It's up to you. Okay, tomorrow's Friday. 5 on Fridays. See you here at 10:30. And please make comments. Please let me know what you think. Just, you know what? I might have like 5, 6, maybe 12, 15 people watching me. Maybe 3 people say something. Come on, you guys. Just give me a comment. What do you think? What's your mistake or your misfortune that happened to you that now you know it's a miracle? What is it? I see you all. Hi, Laura. Yeah. Diane. And then more of you. So I'm going to go now. I got to go to work. But your mistakes can become your miracles. See you tomorrow, 10:30, 5 on Fridays. Post your questions. Okay, bye. Hey, thank you for that. I'll see you later, you guys.